先冥想一下好了，把燕子回满。我要去哪呀？哦，对，我要去吃下午茶。下午茶的话，走这里吧。我还以为有人在哭，吓死我了！我食物间里偷东西的小偷。哎呀！你这无耻的混账！特制香肠。天黑后请安静，天黑请闭眼，不是、啊？小型火烛的概念，安安。哇哦，活尼家的人过夜，哇哇哦！哦，这个好恐怖哦！那什么疯狂爱国者？偷鸡蛋，我怎么觉得这村子治安很差？又偷食物又偷蛋的，还其实都同一个人。老米粒疯了，泥巴丢人。我们之前在找的时候看到的是不是就是老米粒？到处都是老米粒。4个。所以没有这些公告都没有要接的。这是普通的公告。
An amulet, bazaar, some tortoise shells.
What else you have on offer?
Corpse teeth and kidney stones. Tried remedies for trying times.
万灵丹。把废物买一买啊！按错，这个要卖吗？这好像166哎，为什么买回来比较贵啊？等你把它卖掉。钓竿渔网，就这样。
So long. Go, go.
冲啊，来去吃下午茶喽！看这时间点应该是宵夜，呵呵。换游戏了，没错。因为我之前的 Game Pass 时间到了。种紫草，为什么只是到后？要从后门进去？没有啊。这引路器乱引路。来了。
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison or crushed them into a pulp with a...
不是要吃下午茶吗？怎么在说老鼠的事？
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But now the Magi says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this
找我
about
们的厨
rats?
师长老鼠干嘛？
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
可以全部问一问好了。
Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end, burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
你这些问题好像都问过了，你直接回答问题啊。对
Changing the subject. Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
是迷失的
Didn't
灵
know
魂
you。were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
精
Who do
灵
you
会
want
高
to
速老
use it
化
on?，
He didn't say.
哦，不是用在他身上。
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its
诅
source.
咒的小岛，
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
把
I never
产
met
生
him.
问题的解决掉
He
就没
certainly
有问
didn't
题
seem
了。
such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
是不是下了什么咒吗？离开岛就会死掉
Why？ are you so intent on this?
I'm not, the local peasantry is. The Isle, miss, you've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think, your image, that's all you care about.
需要
The
一个
point is,
代罪
listen,
羔羊。
I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them.
建立关系
Don't know how.
建
they
立
could
良
point
好
us
的
in the
关系，
direction of the curse's
尊
source.
重包容友才不是。
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp
Oh,
with
may
you.
I
I shall
then-
let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Faikyle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's
Wow,
magic
see.
was so
会
strong.
头爆哎！
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute
Wow.
nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of your
为什么
medallion
我们
at
去没
most.
事啊？
At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic
Oh.
pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
哇，
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Should be fit to use.
是我之前开
Provided
走那
rot
艘啊
hasn't eaten it,
不要啦
as it
那
seems
艘
to
已经
eat
开走了。
everything here.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers.
Oh.
I suppose I should warn you. It might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll
Oh.
give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some
黑科
distance.
技，
You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
So, where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp.
Oh.
Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize
疯
what I'd
狂
actually
偷
found
拿
until
精灵的
later.
东西。
Think it belonged to the Elven Mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
可是我收片，我那时候也狂收东西
Never heard，of
怎
a
么都没有收到
Xenovox
这种黑科技的
It
东
works
西。
just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Faikyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
啊，我还以为真的要吃下午茶欸。那就这样。哎，不对，我要换的话，哎，按错，应该是这边吗？传声去。啊，哎，哦，忘记改了，我现在改一下好了。忘记了，抱歉，忘记改掉了。哦，修台公告。嗯？等我的网页跑一下，它卡住了。修，哦，对。噔噔。OK，耶，改好了。好。这个是任务道具吧？传声器。嗯，好。哎， 啊，那吊灯呢？吊灯，吊灯。魔法灯。啊，魔法哦，不对，它已经放在口袋里了。哦，不好意思，不好意思，按错了，按错了，按错了，按错了，按错了！哇！哦，已经是魔法灯了哦。直接把自己闪瞎。
Run, Roach.
看一下。啊？哦，不是，没有改任务目标。这个吧，老鼠之塔。哦，那很近哎。
Let's go.
哦，水鬼。上船。加速。我们等等见罗波。这是往下开吧？哦，搜寻不太好哦。
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. 希望他可以在我们真正遇到危机的时候来一通电话。飙车，飙船。哦，有很多怪欸。
Geralt, are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can
有
you
有
hear
有，
me?
可以可以。
What? I can't hear.
好烂。
It broke already. Sheesh. Short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
等一下，我先插个油。这应该是石狮吧？石狮，看一下。来呀，战斗啊！哎，对不起，直接被砍。哎，被他爆了。他这个爆也会伤害到他自己的同伙。这其实还好哎。如果一群的话，就跟苦力怕一样，一起整群炸掉就好了，快跑！这不能捡。水鬼。距离判定错误。 什么奇怪的祭坛吗？这什么都没有。我以为会有一些东西可以收之类的。哎，这个我可以叫萝卜吧？等一下。耶！神奇小马，你跨海过来了。
Faster.
快快，我们就不打架了，冲啊！哎呀哎呀，太多了吧，太多了吧，太多了吧！非必要，什么意思？塔内探索。OK OK， 我只要在塔内探索。找着萝卜！哎，你不要丢我的萝卜！哎，哎，靠腰啦，不谁敢？哦，痛痛！哦，还有是不是？等一下那边一群，那是什么东西啊？超痛，一直吐口水。 哦，不对，按错了，我没有换成魔法的。这是什么？这是怪。看起来很不祥哎，先不要过去好了。用什么吗？都不能啊。在震动啊，白痴哦、恐怖哎！里面又很暗，先把灯拿好。几妖气嘎爆的，很黑很绿哎，等一下，调亮一点，让这老鼠不要咬我。
Let's try Kira's lamp.
Where's that noble?
啊？
Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him.
Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer.
He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and a daughter. To the top!
哎呀！ 哎，这边很多东西可以拿哎，等一下。
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on.
哎，啊，不是说坏掉了吗？然后不是说单向吗？这样拿掉了。我不用划船啊，他是神奇小马。然后他自己开一个他自己的船上的。 神奇小马
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
是在讨伐领主的，是不是啊？哦，蓝宝石城，那还有什么吗？没有，震动了。那一个，等一下，走一圈。 没有啊，这有一个，这有一个标志吗？怎么不见了？算了。
Blood. Many must have died here.
福特斯之眼还是什么？哎，谁在卡门啊？干嘛？恐怖啦！我可以应门吗？不要敲了，哪边啊？左边还是右边啊？ 可是他说上楼，搞什么？不要敲啦！这边有鬼、欸，不要这样。上楼吧，还是我要下楼啊？是。下楼会有什么吗？ 有点好奇，但又有点怕。啊。黑黑的。那个吊灯是在晃什么？可以不要晃吗？很恐怖哎！不要啦。多老鼠，这种东西可以收。一袋，还有什么？宝箱，宝箱，宝箱，宝箱。哦，威伦长剑。
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Oh?
Let them out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave them there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin.
Oh,
Releasing them's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats?
游泳老鼠，可是老鼠好像真的很会游诶。
You needn't fret for them. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
好呛。
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
说不定他们有鼠疫之类的。有什么吗？哦，还有这些老鼠不用打。箱子，莲花，这么多布袋，那老鼠一定可以咬个洞。还有什么？都拿完了。应该还有什么吗？点燃一下。应该没有了吧？哦，那关门声音怎么？哦，天哪，好恐怖！
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again.
是领主吗？
That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
这边有什么吗？哦，吊灯砸下来了。这边有一个士兵的铠甲，这是装饰品吧？应该不是真的人死在里面吧？那椅子是不是自己走了？哦，没有，不是，是因为我开启能力，很恐怖哎。这灯是个自己亮的吗？这个红红的是什么？还有吗？这一层好像没什么可以探索。很多死人骨头没有吧？什么东西啊？恐龙的。跑什么？跑什么？里面是灵魂吧？
Gold! Piles of it! Gold!
靠腰照不到他啦！我照不到这个鬼啦！
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago.
拿了会出现什么吗？
Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there?
哦，他只是地上那个尸体的灵魂。
Who are you?
挂号印恩啊，这样，这个挂号个屁呀、我可以拿吗？我拿了会不会跟他下场一样？快跑！没事吧？怎样啦？地上那个远处地上的罐子在虚空瞬动啊！罐子在玩啊！可是有老鼠跌卡在里面啊！那罐子互相摩擦啊！什么灵异现象啊？这边很多东西哎。哦，强化混合兽油。这边还有什么吗？没有了吧？那罐子是在怎样？是万磁王罐子哎，互相吸引，还一直滚。就是那个女生，她干嘛？她又跑走了。大施工。自认自己点起来了那个火把。很恐怖啊！那摔下去会不会摔死啊？好像会。干嘛干嘛？等。那女生人呢？她不是都会在楼梯间？干嘛？故弄玄虚的，有什么事直接说出来啊！吓到我了啦
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
有人在哭等一下，吓得我超怕啦！我是真的怕，真的没有在做效果，真的怕。我真的被他通讯的那一瞬间吓到了。他可不可以有那个啊？就是通话前那个讯号要来了，要先给我一点提示嘛？直接说话吓死我！你在哭啊！不要再哭了。
Someone dragged something across the floor, or dragged it from one wall to the other repeatedly.
有吗？没有感觉到，太专注了啦！这里，震动！行，不要再哭了啦，很恐怖哭啊！怎样？没事发生吧？有吗？打开了吗？还是这边也要开？是要拉那个火把吗？还是什么？洗不掉啊！这什么鬼火？不是啊！我拉把拉的啊！还有哪里可以往上走？没有啦。这又弹起来还是原本不用拉那边啊？好像是我又按门。哎呀，很恐怖！又很狭窄。 该衣服吧，不是人吧？不要闹哎！啊！
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
很多那个呢，实验槽哎。术士压力山大的纪录第2部，我现在也压力山大，很恐怖。老鼠，自己在害一只老鼠头，你是要变成餐厅主厨哦？是特别大的公鼠，因为耳朵被撕裂。控制我们术士就是不喜欢讲话，没人听。我发现他会十分专注的凝视染病鼠类的笼子。开始要自己女儿和我别接触，我开始以为他是怕道德丑闻。黑鼠死了。什么老鼠啦？是料理鼠王翻版，是那老鼠帮你做实验。刺客手套，哎呀，来对，是什么？人哦，还是什么
？Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
是同一个吧？不要再哭了啦！
Why did you leave?
我没有。
You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you?
那我帮你开门嘛，
Do
你
you
出
seek
去
to
啊。
hurt me as well?
I'm a Witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special.
自己说自己是爵士美女 ，OK 吗？
The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours.
Wow.
My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower.
是刚刚那个手砸的。
He's dead too, you know.
I don't know.
They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery.
恐怖，那个眼睛，五官
Yet
都
we
黑
had
黑
little
的。
food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
接下来呢？
What happened then?
Fear. Terrible fear. I feared the men who approached, but I also feared the potion, drinking it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid.
我也很怕啦。
And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
那看来他尽力啦。
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere.
哎呀！
All over me like insects. My face, my hands.
我天呐天呐天呐天呐！
I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No.
我很怕。
Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a
仇恨的
wraith?
诅咒，所以是谁的
And your
恨把他
beloved, he
把他
dead
关在
too?
这里啊？
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father
哇哦，
objected.
千金小姐碰上
He did not see us together.
贫穷渔夫，
I miss him so.
虽然好像也没有到非常有
Each
钱。
night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
说谎，
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
说谎鬼。
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
嗯，
Graham?
嗯， 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 哦，不行，那个点这么近，我先试试看看。
Really hope I can help. Need to look around first.
恐怖死了。
Whatever for? Not in the tower, but bones and rats. Don't leave me with them again.
I'll come back for you. You can be sure.
Very well, but come back soon. Don't keep me waiting.
这边还有什么？不要再继续哭了啦！靠腰啊！
Alone. All have left me.
那楼上还有哎，看一下。嗯。哇，箱子，心灵慰藉。哦，炸弹超人。真的有东西吗？看起来没有，而且还有可能摔死。没有什么吧？哎呀，里面有死人呢！哎呀，尸体都干掉了。看你不要在楼下继续哭了啦，靠呀！
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
那里面是谁？不要再哭了啦！一直哭，一直哭啊！不是会救你，受不了哎！ 这栋都探过，应该不会再出什么错了吧？让我放宽心走好了，大概吧。
When will this nightmare end?
我现在只能相信他了吧？如果不相信会怎么样？我觉得他，毒药瓶，你捡到这个
Alone. All have left me.
日记。 还是什么？刚刚拿到的没有。如果我不相信他会怎么样？哦，记录第一步，实验结果不可靠，问题不是方法。哦，饥饿恐惧中从地牢中拖过来，卫生第一。 现在是我得到实验对象无法了解。说服他们正在协助人类最恐怖的瘟疫之一。等一下啊，再看一下第二部。 他到底在研究什么啊？所以他其实是在治病吗？他真的是像传闻中一样，是在使疾病出来吗？还是他是真的在治病啊？看起来好像是真的在治病哎。哦。
This nightmare end.
要干嘛
Will you help me now? You promised not to leave me here.
我可以 不相信看看吗？
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a
那个脸
feeling.
实在是
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that
Stop! I will not hear this.
I can't help you? Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless
哎、
beasts.
你骂我畜生！
Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say
确
goodbye.
定你不是要杀他吗？
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I had someone would finally take pity on me.
要露出真面目了吗？哦，等一下啦！啊！换牛！靠呀靠呀！零油吧。这人呢？
Damn it, gotta catch them.
跑走了。哎，他们很暗啦，白痴哦！快！追！等一下，太暗，这边会摔死吧？这有点不能跑步。他发火哎！不是啊，他也不告诉我真相，然后在那边闹，还说我是畜生，干！哎，他这边开门了哎！算了，我先拿东西再去追他。无法这样做。那这边是有要干嘛吗？把灯收起来就可以跳了。会不会摔死啊？好像会。这边有什么吗？好像没什么。等一下，等一下。刚刚跳过去有什么吗？好像没什么。哦，那为什么要立一根杆子这？是吗？等一下，没有吧？没有漏掉什么吧？拿灯，看得要死。门口在哪里？门口？这里吗？不是，这里是地下室。门口嘞？迷路！等一下，哪里啊？还是这里啊？是吗？这还是几楼啊？请一下楼层标示吧。哦，这边好像才是1楼哦。这边还是锁着。这你出去外面要换成石狮啊？他还在下面等我，人真好哎。要跟他决斗了吗？哦，靠背。看起来超没实感的，因为是鬼吗？
You know this.
你这是大魔头吧？哎、不见了，不见了。
It sounded for a moment like you joined the raids yourself.
Had to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
绕一圈这边好了。
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie. Millie, what's with you?
他们是发病了是不是？
I don't know. So what? Burn it. Ah!
What? No. No, stay back.
Don't leave me.
哎呦，升级了！哦，是不是这里就是刚刚那个门那边啊？很像是哎。应该是吧？从外面开可以吗？不行，它就是锁住了。 我感觉把他的骨头带出去也不太对，因为先搞清楚到底是怎么回事，再如果要带再带吧。太有痕迹啦，他看起来不缺，只等这一下。反正他都被关这边这么久了，他只是不希望被丢下来而已啊。但是我好好说，出去是一定没问题的。这洞里面会有什么？ 哦，无瑕蓝宝石，哇哦，好像很厉害。水鬼的声音，换一下，那怎么换火把啊？哦。 我把它照的比较全面性的。哦，那个虫的声音，嗷！天！食人魔油，战斧。 天啊！哎，那一群也太多了吧，要哭啊！过不去。啊，快跑！那有什么吗？东。怎么了？怎么了，萝卜？再等我一下，再等我一下。 有什么吗？哦，感觉好像没什么哎。 这不能拿。那这边有什么吗？没有。那凉亭呢？没有东西。 应该要回去吧？看一下。哦，回这里。走近的船点好了，标一下。哦，我们走。哎，这里可以出去吗？不行，要绕一圈。从出口出去。虫虫。恐怖恐怖。走歪了，走歪了。快游，快游！打架不打架？哎，我这是船头还船尾啊？快！萝卜，你等一下跟上。我先走了。高歌离席一下，那边怪太多了。应该不会到太远啦，看起来从地图上看。高超的停船技术，自己说，不好意思啦，这放我上去。哦，对，没有，我没有要爬上面。发言到。
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island.
直截了当的说了
Know
吧。
what happened there.
What do
you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad.
你两个人都很爱
Loved
对
her
方。
so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch, and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs,
Oh,
to
是
go
刚
to
刚
the
看到
island,
米
take
粒吗？
back what was ours from the noble.
应该
They
看起
knew
来
I
很像
was
一
known
上
at
一
the
上
tower,
岛
that
就
the
发作
Lord's
还是干嘛？
servants would open the gate for me, seeing as I sold them fish.
They force you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun into chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong
我
emotions.
觉得
of
如果
any
带
kind
那个
can
女生的
activate
骨头出来，他
Your
大概就
words
出来
could
把
be
这
the
男生
curse's
杀
source.
掉了吧？感觉。
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... Is she...
没有，他死。
You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, Tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
You mean... She was alive the whole time? But... Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook
他
her
没有
bed
想
to
要
open
帮他
her
把
eyes. I
他
never
的
thought...
尸体带回来吗？就是爱人死掉之后，就把他丢在那边。
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I'd have noticed she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there. In the tower. Can I
我们外面有一个拿着弩的人在
One
站在
thing
外
you should
面。
know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Annabelle thinks you abandoned her.
Gods! She hates me.
没错。
And all this time she's thought I ran, abandoned her.
Yes, go to the tower. Talk to her. Maybe you can convince
我
her
觉得
that's
他
not
可能
how
会
it
先
was.
先被下毒手啊
Thought she died. I'd never
这个
left
渔
her
夫
there otherwise.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her
希望可以
and
奏
them.
效。
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell.
哇哦
On one
全是童话
condition.
故事吗？
But
真
it's
爱
a
之
kiss
吻。
from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
走啦，带你走啦。
Nothing.
等下死在路上怎么办？就没得解除嘞。
Let's go to the tower.
他直接把我传过来，哇，我人真好哎。这样我还要传回去吗？好像还一艘吼。他又生了一只船在这里，在这边变2个。啊，我萝卜还在这边。换成魔法灯。你要跟上啊！喂，来呀！喝个屁呀，走啦！走了，有跟上来。我现在是什么油啊？等一下，再擦一下20油。哎呦！哦。
I've waited long enough for revenge, and now he comes to us on his own.
Last I came through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me
这个画幅
weren't
在刚刚哎。
impossible. We could have been together, and now she's
还有
dead.
幅画。
And it's my fault. If only I'd
Magic。
been able to protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
哎呦，它掉很多水晶。
It's terrifying here. It's too quiet.
Chop, chop. Speed up. Let's get this over with.
I remember the screams. Inhuman they were.
我等下走下来会不会？
Now it's silent. They're dead. All dead.
Don't think about that. Keep walking.
他有没有下来？好像都差不多。那回去了。 走啦，你不要挡啦。先帮自己上一层护盾。还有吗？还有鬼我要出来吗？我出来，赶快出来，打一打。没有吧？啊！震动啦，安娜，安娜，安娜，怎么震动？怎样？怎么突然暴震啊？手把。你快点走啦！等一下没有灯，又摔下去。外面是亮的，应该接下来就是打 BOSS 了吧？哇，衣服真的是不要给我挂在这种地方，好吓人。
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Don't you recognize it? It's
哦，那舌头，哇哦！
the one you abandoned, remember?
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
希望他可以相信他。
Prove it.
怎样亲他舌头？
Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
他没有下颚哎，这样要怎么亲？还是亲人中？亲鼻子？问号？加油啊！我相信你。哦，甜甜嘞！哦哦！啊！他把他精气吸光哦！
At last.
他真的要带他一起走啊
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Annabella are reunited.
嗯？他现在是死了？哦，虽然说他可能自己一个人也不想独活了吧，但是好哦，火把比较亮诶，这灯好暗。我应该没有落下手吧？哎呦，我怎样啊？我对，从楼梯上滚下去啊！ 这样一路上的怪还会在吗？差点跳下去！什么危险的建筑啊！扶手都不打好。 这个是拿过的吗？好像拿过。嗯，哦，还要再下去一层。啊，所以这边到底是要开了没？不要开的意思，不能开。现在要去，好像可以直接传直接传都比开船快。那我设定一下好了，还是这个。
Go, go. Ugly bastard.
吃不下嘛。哎，又怎样啊？啊！哎，等一下，超短课，快！等一下，萝卜，你先撑一下，等一下啦。哎，干太痛了吧？卡住啦！我只是要传而已，为什么？哦，换油。这个是食尸鬼。哎，跑走了。他们走。为什么还有人在叫啦？怎样？哪里还有人？麦克给我啊！这里是有幸存者是不是？啊，萝卜，你等我一下。萝卜！啊，靠腰啊！啊！我跟萝卜啊！天哪！我跟那对男女，然后还有萝卜一起死在这里。啊！为什么我只想要传送啊？到底是谁在叫啦？那里应该要没有人的啊。怎么震动啦？药水时间过了。他在哭啊！萝卜，我先把萝卜叫进来，然后他在外面。萝卜嘞 ？OK， 萝卜你就在里面，我一个人出去冲。然后这次没事，太危险了吧？直接葬身在这个诅咒小岛上。
No the price for their help. Blood, their nightmares.
耶，萝卜你也过来了，呜呼
Come on, Roach.
哦，这里，在这里。
Run, Roach.
哎，它是外面有这种东西，采收一波。 回来了，回来了，任务完成了。
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded as fellow magic practitioners.
Well, we had little in common in that arena. Though Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a pester involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
就跟他说拜拜。
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
好啦好啦。
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbough. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
完成老鼠之塔，拔刀相助。拔刀相助也是6等诶，现在9等了。可是刚刚那个怎么可能9等的怪诶，都是9等啊！他 A 我一刀我就死了诶，太扯了吧！刚刚那边的怪。
Ask a service of the Witcher.
是巫耶。
A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A
man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times, death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free, this the Pella knows. Not to fear.
Oh,
How to reward one for their aid. This too the Pella knows.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we
是刚刚那
resolve
个
this,
小
the
圆
better.
圈吗？
Best do it tonight
就是
at midnight.
嗨。
Give us a rest.
哎、你委托我，你说我不要烦你，
Give us a rest.
哎、过分。所以刚刚那个是哦前业绩，我先去拔刀相助好了，等一下再来前业绩。先去路见不平，把路填平一下。填路喽！哎，干嘛干嘛干嘛干嘛？你跑不赢我的。那个萝卜可是最厉害的嘛！哎，有水鬼！里面应该是擦实施生物的油吧？再补个好了。
Drowners in the water, my favorites.
他连击呀！哎，你是在星光流连击哦，连流击啦！卡住了，我被卡住了。在 Starbucks 哦，气死了！水龟脑，这是什么？血苔？什么东西啊？我觉得有点恶心。那边的水鬼，哎，有宝藏哎！哎，怎么还这样？哦，它弹起来了。一只很会后退，水鬼蛇。嗯，就是哦，我以为有东西可以拿。怪物眼，这水鬼不一定会掉东西。湿透的性质，没有办法养活自己又养活派翠克。我们今天这只小伙子冲到你那边，过得不轻松。3个小鬼头，没有选择，绝对不会麻烦你。但是在威伦这，说你也不信吧？当成自己亲儿子照顾。汉娜，哇，派翠克身上带了一包金币。派翠克还怕黑，可他们就死在这边嘞。刺客的裤子。Assassin， 哇，他被我斩一半，哇哦！看来不在河边，震动哦，这里。
Wide, heavy wheels, merchant's wagon.
所以是往前喽。熊皮，认真术师粉末，这里有香菇，脚印哎，这样不能调查，还是他其实是从这个方向开过来？是哦，这样吧，这边。继续往前，哦，插出去了，插出去了，偏离轨道了。
Veered off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well.
转弯要减速啊，所以这好像直行道路。呵呵。往前，没有吗？这里，哦，轮子，它往前， 它掉有轮子还可以继续往前，也很厉害。还有。
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well.
Oh.
Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires
假
that.
牛兽。哦。
Human, from an artery. Can't be far.
动脉
Wouldn't
流
have
血，
made it.
血晶。海拉
Package still
哦，
intact. Don't sense anything magic though. Wonder how Kira will explain this one.
腐蚀魔，等一下，我现在是，它快坏了耶，可是我好像没有修东西的。哎，它到了，哦呦，这个。 那我要继续探吗？还是不用啦？我就拿回包裹就好吗？哦，他也在这里。
Waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
老朋友这下挖到宝了，不止把存货卖光，还卖到3倍的价钱。哇哦，海削一笔，白酒。哇，真的是假牛瘦肉、腌牛肉、胡椒肉桂丁香。 它全包了，嗯哼。现在的开战很危险，可以赚到很多倍。嗯，可惜，赚这种暴利价差，应该就是相对风险啦。看来就是刚好遇到这次。 这次的这叫什么？刚好遇劫了、遇险了，这种感觉吧。哎，这边有东西耶，稍微冥想一下啊，回练习。嗯，这是。 OK， 无伤无伤。这旁边还有一个烟斗。那什么勇士？ 那是什么？等一下，太不痛了吧！不好瞄啦！哎，荧幕抽动。 快跑！砍他 ！Nice， 护盾好用。哦，丰收。 哇，这个绿色的烟看起来就有够恶。大丰收！震动。 什么？药水结束了？还是什么东西？突破突破！这感觉意外的很近哎。来了，你的包裹，快递已经送达，请签收。
I was starting to miss you.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian
被发
spices.
现了吧？
Not a speck of magic.
遮一下。
Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must
这
wait
样
a
来
bit.
开煮了吗？好了，等一下啦。
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not
怎
get
样
ahead
啊？
of
要干嘛？
ourselves.
要开车了哦？
Well, go on, out.
我觉得有点危险。真的会开车吗？不要啦。
You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
哦，白老鼠。
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. Cain Vin Chafel.
哦，会变成什么？哦，变马哎。
Third mouse. What happened to it?
为什么只
The
变两？
spell has a 66.67% chance of success.
哦，
I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond.
原版故事竟然这么
Princess
恐
Cinderella
怖吗？
whole, left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
怎么办？刚刚回答。
I'm a witcher, not a gigolo.
Don't flatter yourself.
一个。
I don't want to shag you in the bushes, but to share a pleasant
我
evening.
天哪！
But if no, then no.
应该不会发生什么事吧？不会开车吧？不要啦，不会吧？吃个晚餐应该是没有问题啦。
Oh, all right. I'll do it.
I feel honored, truly. Before we go, there's one more thing.
怎样换装还是
Gonna transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform
真的
our
真的要换
rancid
装
rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
魔法换装啊，你就换吧，
Why not?
看会
Might
换
as
成
well
什
go
么
all
样
out.
子，看会不会比较帅。
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan.
哦，
So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
超开的好不好？整
Just
个
right.
Well, I
整
might
个
also
问
have
号
changed。your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
啊，怎么又是泡泡袖啊？到底很丑哎。嗯，那萝卜，
Hey,
萝卜，我们晚一点再回来找你。到底为什么这么喜欢泡泡袖啊？ 现在是要比赛嘛，还是？不是啊，我现在用手把会摔下去啊！嗷
As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
Catch me if you can. 不是我用手把很难呢，是不是要输了？
Giddy up.
卡住了，卡住了！什么路上有人在练剑？就是不知道哎，我不记得他的牌子了，反正就是不是非常有名的牌子的手把。他太会骑马了，他的马没有耐力哦。要洗碗了啦！可恶，我不要洗碗。会不会用魔法把它一键行好？
Thought you were a better horseman.
For the record, I
不
was
是
riding
吧
a mouse.
For
可是
someone
好
who
像是
usually trots
Xbox
around on
模
a
式这
roach,
样。
that shouldn't present a challenge. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
为了煮饭，我这背景音乐。
Could have just told me what this was about right up.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my shopping. I'd like to make dinner. Well, would you have helped?
If I'd known I'd get a glass of Zubaram dry in return, of course.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
Huh? 为什么？
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would
变
be
成
in
商人
farming.
了？
Very true. So, I've two options. I
他
can
离
either
开
start
嘞。
cultivating turnips or leave. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've
Fabulous.
lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that
真的很
island?
恐怖。
Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Didn't destroy that workshop if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands.
No.
Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits. So?
不想跟他说抱歉，我有别人了。抱歉，我已经有2个敌人了。抱歉，抱歉，有2个就已经很抱歉了，不能再多一个。对不起。
Sorry.
抱歉。
Someone else.
So what? Oh, Geralt, Geralt. You're so old-fashioned. Will you at least lie down and gaze at
可
the
以啦，
stars
看
with
星星
me?
OK 啊。
Why not?
不行，我已经2个了，2个都争风吃醋了，再多一个还不
Know what they call
还
that
不头痛欲
constellation
裂。
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. But
不
indecent.
行啊，
Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your
我要
ear.
走专情路线。
Egfain Navir.
啊？他下了什么咒？然后我开大型旅行车、箱型车的时候座还没买，
Where?
他不见了耶？
Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something.
为什么？
Fyke Isle. The tower.
我们要过去吗？还是没了耶？哇！被他留在这里。 那你看，可是，我可以先存一个，然后回去看完再回来这一条线吗？可以吗？28分，24分。我要走专情路线，让我读取一下。24分应该，只要我不要等一下那个，等一下把人盖到就好。小台看这种东西应该没事吧？不会被崩掉吧？应该不会吧？
I thought you were a better horseman.
For the record, I was riding a
真的
mouse.
假的？
For someone who
53这么
usually
大
trots
尾啊
around on a roach, that shouldn't present a challenge. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Could have just told me what this was about right up.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my shopping. I'd like to make dinner. Well, would you have helped?
Oh.
If I'd known I'd get a glass of Zubaram dry in return, of course.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in
我
farming.
就想要等一下那个关于实验室的问题，
So,
选另
I've
外一
two
个。
options. I can either start cultivating turnips or leave. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Why are you even interested?
Because I grasped the importance
Oh,
of the studies
younger.
conducted there. In the wrong hands, the findings could do immense harm. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy
这还是
subject
回
to
答上
broach.
面那个会得到比较多回应。
I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends, with benefits. So,
什么意思？问不着，问我2次，意思是接受吗？应该是这个了吧？
Your fairy tale, your rules.
Oh.
really? Then close your eyes.
他不会数到10然后就不见了吗？
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough.
不见了。
Kira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not?
原来是要玩躲猫猫啊！猫猫。
A skirt? Guess we're playing
喂，
unfair, not hide
脱
and seek.
脱欧啊！它这个不是说是魔法变的衣服吗？还要脱？
Good. Won't have to fumble with fasteners.
靠背。这才是点心小径吗？
Shame. Could have kept her shoes on.
为什么要把鞋子留下来？问号。啊？岔路哎！啊，这里。
Now where's that Cinderella gone
这是什么
to?
东西啊？
Now where's that Cinderella gone
这是
to?
什么配件的地方？来口可能还穿着吧，不知道哎。哎，那边有灯哎，哎，那就是我们刚刚看星星的地方，不是吗？嗯，
found me. Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I've nothing on me, but I'll think of something.
哦，有这么直接？哦哦哦哦哦哦哦哦哦哦哦哦哦！哇哇哇哇哇！哦，天哪！
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
他等一下应该还是会催眠我吧？感觉。
No, it has a different name. But indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfane
真的耶？有啦有啦，怎么可能未成年？哎，一觉醒来衣服穿好好。
Kira?
然后项链一直狂弹，项链疯狂穿吗
Put me to sleep with a spell means she's up to something. Fyke Isle, the tower.
Fyke Isle. 嗨，但是呢，独挡。
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants
体验完另外一个平行世界，可以回来原本的世界。
The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
这样的话，哦，所以这边就是接下来的地方。愤怒铁锤威鲁，啊，这个通行证。 89，我要先解决这条线吗？先解决这条线，好的，等下再去找巫医。不是这个是可以游过去的吗？反正我游泳好像没有体力限制的样子。我只要不潜水应该没事吧？一大早就晨泳。朝着塔楼前进。应该不会一上岸就一堆怪物迎接我吧？我不要再被秒杀了，很危险！快点，快点！用跑的。哎，怪魂变少了，感觉。 应该是变少了吧，快。
A light. Top floor of the tower.
啊？要把资料拿走了。
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold.
感觉是说谎。
Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones.
是私心。
The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
我觉得这两个答案都差不多吧。
You're either incredibly gullible, or you're trying to play me again.
Whatever do you mean?
Radovid has one objective: to defeat Emir. Curing Catriona, stopping the plague, won't help him do that. So he'll either burn you at the stake with those notes among the kindling, or he'll make you use them to create a weapon.
Don't be ridiculous. Bacteria cannot be
你觉得他真的
controlled.
会去送死？
Not yet. But it's possible in theory, isn't it?
In theory, it's just as possible for a Dachshund to impregnate a she-wolf.
Wow.
I don't have time to debate this, Geralt. I'm going to see Radovid whether you like it or not.
Kira, I won't let you do this. Thousands of lives in exchange for your amnesty might seem a fair price to you, not to me.
I'll not give you these notes. I'll not give you anything.
我觉得他就算去，也就是送死而已，去送人头。
Please, don't make me.
Shut up and draw your sword.
PK。这是他的幻影吧？是吗？这应该不是他吧？你这么容易杀死的？啊？就这样死了？
This way.
哎、没有，我这条线我根本就没有答应他哎、交情匪浅。我不是，我没有这个意思啊。还好我上一条我没有选另外那个，不然跟他趴完，然后结果现在把他杀掉，真的不太对。可是我从来都没有要怎么样，这个世界线我没有要对他怎么样，所以应该可以劝说吗？他会听我的吗？要先读完魔法非善非恶，道德标准。死灵术。把这些秘密能让活人受得救赎。派救活尸军队上战场中必浪费活人先写好。哇，直到尸体被肢解剁碎。哇塞！但使用死灵术依旧是禁止的，这绝对不是出自无知群众对于活死人的迷信，也不是因为诠释者惧怕他们所杀害的人说出对他们不利的证词。事实上，他们还会嘲笑反对的人。汉恩·葛迪德斯，副作用全部都是不好的影响。他超委会有多次证实，换句话说，不管法师的动机有多么神圣，不该破坏他们创造的法则。我现在不行啊！我刚刚没有先存档，这样我如果选另外一边，他之后还看得到他吗？还是其实他活着，我们之后也看不到了？不对啊！可是我觉得他就算可以劝说，代表他不会去吧？他不会去就不会死喽？是这样吗？可以劝他做。 我先存一个看看，然后读取一下。
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
哎，阿卡贝亚这边是他已经死掉的地方，那就应该是这里吧。
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp.
还有这边是刚开打。
Took her to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
嘿，嘿嘿嘿嘿嘿嘿，就不是这里，那这个嘞？
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
哦，有了有了。
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that demands tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Mm-hmm. Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
是不是这个？选看看这个啊。
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday.
Probably.
Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid, tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
哦，回答我不能让你这么做，就是开打。
This is suicide, Kira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a
你
moment.
真的
and
是
look at
当
me.
狗。
See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to
不会啊
parley.
很恐怖哎，当狗不太行啦，我觉得。哦，所以这边就可以叫他去。那如果选同情嘞，就又开打。嗯，
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome.
对不起，我不懂你人心，
You've clearly a notion of what
才会
women
上一
want.
条世界线把你杀死。
Yeah, kinda. So before I go, I'll need you to hand me those notes.
All right, take them already. Farewell, Geralt. Or rather, see you soon.
没有到顺吧，感觉。怎么办啊？我现在又有点纠结，我到底应该要，我应不应该继承这一条线呢？存一个新的。我有点想要，就是怎么说，就是要该怎么说呢？就是贯彻到底嘛，就是选什么就承担什么结果的感觉。可是我又不希望他死，怎么办啊？好纠结哦。怎么办？怎么办呢？怎么办呢？可是我原意就是想要劝他，我不知道会跟他打起来。这未来的剧情会变，对不对？好像都会有差，是吗 ？Maybe。大众路线会变，我先破一次照我那个的好了，第一开始选择的好了，但是我要记住第二个是在这里，我写一下笔记好了，要做一点记录，不然到时候会不知道怎么。这说不定他活着，他之后会帮助我们干嘛的？说不定。10月6号，是代表如果我想要看另外一条线的话，就要从这么早之前就开始重打，是这样咯。10月6号的存档。12点49。可是我有点怕，我不小心按，不小心覆盖存档，我就炸开。这个是没杀死。哦，我想还是写一下没杀死。忘记，对不起，我忘记那个术士的名字。等一下，先回去。哦，这个凯拉没杀死凯拉，好，那我回去读。
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
哎，对不起啦，我真的没有意思要杀你，我不知道你会这样子就跟我拼命。刚刚是不是这边有一个人可以减2块钱？这里，哦，6块。先走一条贯彻自己选择的线好了。 那这样的话，任务下一个前业绩还是禁止通行？先前业绩好了，10圈是不是就是这边的啊？哦，所以我们现在他死掉了就没有办法救平民这样子，no。看这个世界变成人间炼狱的样子。
Come on.
现在国王如果杀他，就那个，不要，快跑！这里，怎么居民群众？哎呦，好多哦，好多人哦，在这边跪拜。
I'll be back.
什么
I'll be back.
哦，要50哦，50，中午12点。
I'll be back.
哦，午夜时，我想说，好呀，我以为是中午啦，是晚上啦。来了。
Greetings.
Just in time. Good folk, behold the one who will protect us. You needn't fear. Soon shall we summon the wandering souls. Beyond all help some will be. From these you must protect us. Evil creatures keep at bay. Keep at bay till the ritual's done.
开始。
Begin.
Keep us from harm, and let them not disturb the circle.
所以我要当他们的仪式护卫咯。
What is this life? Well, you know.
Fleeting torment ere we know.
What comes next once life subsides?
Man is all fate decides.
哎呀，
Soon
箱
will
子
rise
哎，
thy dead, thy buried.
Each will say by what
打完仗就下来好了。
Will ye grant these souls reprieve?
The storm.
prepare to end their grief.
Let's begin Forefathers' Eve.
哪里？来了，水鬼大军。
Ever caught in this world's thrall, see this sign, gentle wail. Ye we summon, ye
哦，林尼亚嘞，等一下，火焰，他怕火吗？哎，他潜进去了。看他手很长哎，背刺他。
Hark! A sound I hear. 'Tis right. A spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher. Spirit, join us round the fire.
Spirit, speak. This time is yours. Tell us of your ghostly woes.
哦。
Who are you?
He knows.
他鼻子不是啊。
Should I drive him away?
Nay.
I've come for you, patricide.
真的哇！他杀他老辈啊！
Begone, foul force! I cast upon you the light of the eternal fire.
你怎么还有军人之类的东西
Abomination! Stop this at
那
once!
今天是什么
Errant souls! We must help them!
鬼魂夜晚？
I'll not tolerate necromancy.
应该不是死灵术吧？妈别哦，帮他！
Leave now. You're disrupting the ritual.
This is black magic. These folk disturb the dead.
是我们刚刚看文件说死灵术不可以，可是他们这个是死灵术吗？不是吧？
Take him and disperse the others.
呀，来打架！
Good foe, leave
哦，他是女巫猎人呢。
He cannot break the circle.
哎，他也冲下来打哎，哇哦！
'Tis an ill turn. Ill. Woe away. Blood has stained the hallowed ground. Yet we cannot stop what has begun.
The bloodshed will do any harm?
Tainted lies the circle now. They who thirst for the gore of men shall come. God's willing they will be few, and the Pella shall finish the rite.
If you want to continue, I'm ready.
Good folk, we must the eve complete. Prepare yourselves.
那下一波要开始。
Ye we call, enter souls, we'll judge ye all.
All is quiet, all is gloom.
Something whispers, something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps.
All is quiet, all is gloom. Believe in the darkest gloom.
背景音乐的那个尖叫好恐怖。
This sacred ground is with blood stained. We cannot the ritual complete.
哎呀，打鬼！
Save yourselves. If your lives in value, run.
哎，不要再打我的萝卜了！你们搞什么？换油！搞什么？不要打我的萝卜！哇，萝卜，你快逃啊！
Alas, all is lost.
Gotta be a peasant who told the witch hunters about the ritual. That spirit they drove away. Your father's ghost, right? Threatened to come back. Likely to keep his word.
Old man Ambros, the Pella fears not.
That wraith called you a patricide. He get it right?
Aye.
If I'm gonna help you, I gotta know everything. Why'd you kill your father?
The Pella does not wish to speak of this.
You can't hope to
总要
manage
面
this
对的
alone.
嘛。
You're afraid, that's clear. Wraith will hold sway over you. Listen, I'll send him off. I've got to. But I need to know where he's buried. Corpse probably hasn't turned to dust yet. That's his bond to the world of the living.
Ambros lies in the swamp.
Fine. I'll find his body, see what I can do.
啊，那些民众就划船跑走，类似这样。很多东西耶。女巫猎人的剑。哦，魔法道具。黄金色的剑。
It's clearing up.
Not 不是啊，我们要想把它骑远一点。领精华没了吧？几千步哎，太倒了另外一边，不对，等一下，我还有，这边下面还没去。 胸甲。看一下刚刚捡到那把剑。哦，加6。哦，战斧比较猛哎。十字弓，戴尔剑哦。这个斧头可以抹油吗？混合兽，野兽油，不行哎，不可以抹。为什么11等就5等？这11等看起来还很弱啊，不是很多都什么30几等、30几等的任务吗？哎呦！卡住了，卡住了！啊，不是在沼泽里。我好像不是这座岛的意思，是吗？哦，不是这里驼背沼泽过村，可是来这边是不是就去夏瓦伦，然后骑马来这里好了？我怕一来这边就触发那个任务。我不在，先把萝卜艇里面，把它等一下出去被水鬼打。哦，不是水鬼，是那个石狮生物。移动，去夏瓦伦。哦。装备，我们骑小马来吧。
Come on.
我们又无意间触发什么
A beauty? What the devil do you mean?
A great mare. Horse speed. Folk done went mad. Lunged at each other. Murdering all neighbors or young'uns.
It's the spirit of the forest, taking revenge on those who sought its demise, driving them mad.
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. I've trouble drawing any sense from their captain.
伯爵，你要用暴力解决问题。
To bring him in line, cause...
My lord, 'tis what they said too. About the mare, meaning... That is the forest's dark ghost.
Who claimed so?
The witch hunters passed through just now, heading for the village in the swamp. Some
这村长也太口急了吧
leading them, asking after our mother.
Lass, we must go there at once, Geralt.
Gotta prepare.
Prepare now. Will you shine your boots or trim your nails?
我去找人家爸爸的尸体啊
Do what you will. I shall take my men and go.
Meet you at the Crone's village.
With the swamp to cross and our cursed crones to hunt down.
突然就进入我要死成一片。所以放出黑美人代价应该就是救了孤儿们，但是这个村庄的人 不止先出耳朵，性命也先出了，这种感觉。
Ploughing swamp. Pox-ridden air promotes brain rot in the peasants. Crowns. Fuck me. What will these hayseeds think of next?
让伯爵说 fuck 他哎，哇哦！有点好笑。这是什么河流啊？卡住了，卡住了！有龙哎！干，不可以跨越小溪哦！卡住啦
Go, go.
龙哎！怎么办啊？这个卡住哎！哎！哎！上去跟他拼好了。哎，他喷毒液耶！最后一集哈，无伤打龙。哎，他东西掉下来，这里。哦，很多很多，匕首龙蛋，可以走远一点，叫萝卜变魔法上来吗？滑下去了。嗯，哎，不对啊，其实往下。魔法小马穿越哪里啊？上面吗？怎么是斜的？
Move it.
凶啊！啊！为什么这样失败啊？啊！ 我一过去，他就要我直接接哦。哎，不行啊，我没有这个意思，我还没有要放弃哎。还是等太久，他自己会失败啊？我要读吗？哎，他不能一件一件慢慢来哦。 哦，有触动那个动画就代表任务开始了，是这样吗？可恶，我没有要触发他的意思啊，我以为就只是走一个过场而已。哦，男爵搞什么？童家拳还给我在那边。男爵他妈搞事哎！ 只好被迫先走这个喽。哦哟，男爵！哦哟，男爵，你干嘛搞事哎？可恶，都触发了，不得不跟他走。
The crones exist. You'll know that soon
哦哟，男爵搞事！
More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat of peasant minds. Likely Anna agreed to stay with them. Care for him out of the kindness.
不过我还是有一些梗不知道。
Good as gold. Always.
哦，男爵，干嘛？我就还没有要保护你，你在那边。哦，真是的。 男爵真的是在哭哎！ 男爵很弱哎，真是的，这么弱还想要独闯沼泽，不是跟你说过了不要来吗？妈的男爵，肇事男爵。哎，不要推啦，我要捡东西啦。男爵真的搞事哎，受不了。他这边就会等我。啊，刚刚怎样？人不来直接走。哦，男爵真的是。你们如果是老大的话，你们刚刚那个世界线就不会死了。真是的。那带这么少人，不是跟你说很危险吗？才带5个人，男爵，这显性男爵做到男爵是不是？是不是只是运气好啊？哎呦，你娘嘞！太爆了！哎呦，痛！中毒了！不要再往那边走了。哦，沼泽的好像就是一直有烟雾啦。捡一下。这里。
You hear the sergeant took a lashing from the barrel.
有个钥匙。哦，男爵可不可以不要没事找事做？
I thank you.
Introductions later.
卡住了，被卡住了，被卡住了，被 NPC 卡住了。
Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
We could use your kind if you'd find the heart to serve the Eternal Fire. I'm Tamara.
Heard quite a lot about you.
Tamara,
因为
dear
他女儿
daughter,
就是他，
you return after all. Come, don't deny me this
他一定会被拒绝。
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
是吗？可是他上次回答说，他认为是土地的问题，哎，不要。
Stop arguing. It's stupid. We need to find Anna.
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father. And I care not a bit what befalls you.
好惨哦，这就是使出童家拳的代价。
You're a witcher. Will you help?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose.
所以那个
Crones could return any minute.
哦，我还以为他们已经走掉了。
How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village.
它就是永恒之火。 这空了呢。小朋友走了，我们是知道的，但是
Don't.
Over here!
Oh. 这是哦，真的耶，那个项链，它为什么被变成这样啊？
Mother? Is that her?
Oh no.
Impossible. We must do something. Witcher!
就是他了吧？那手上的印记。
Something's coming. Get ready.
What was that?
Wolves?
Didn't sound like wolves.
Because it wasn't. Get ready.
小孩没 ready， 先捡完东西 ，OK。哦，你老虎。不过我们说过会找那3个女巫来报仇，顺便吧，这次顺便报仇了。哎呦，哇塞！哎呦，靠腰啊，被撞了。怎样？我进入了什么状态啊？哦，幻觉吗？啊！我靠！换一下。哦，对。啊！我靠背。妈妈回击了。他一直。快 NPC 砍他！在干嘛？发呆啊！OK。NPC 发呆。
What was that?
Looked a fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Just look at her. Witcher, you know of these things. You must. What's wrong with her?
Easy. Shouting won't help. Calm down.
Simple for you to say. How can I? That's my mother. Understand?
He's on our side. Let him think. Witcher, you know what is wrong with her?
Last I was here, she was nothing like this. Crones must have cursed her.
Can you lift this curse?
Not till I know what it is.
She can't have lived here alone. Perhaps there's someone else. Someone who saw something.
Maybe Johnny.
Who?
Johnny!
Boy, a hermit. Lives in the swamp. Came around here from time to time. He might have seen something.
We must find him.
Doesn't like strangers. You wait here. I'm better off going alone.
去找 Johnny。哎呦，好多好多尸体可以捡。哦，这里。哦，那个苍蝇的声音，天哪！摸不到。哦哇，什么粪便来着？怪物。
We'll deal with the witches, then we'll come from here, don't you worry.
飞轮长剑 ，Johnny， 我们来了。哎，没有这样的，没有这样的。水鬼心脏。怪物唾液，耳朵，哇，怎么又有？捡一捡。Here's Johnny， Johnny 出来。
Johnny，
该不会 Johnny 出什么事吧 ？Johnny。
Not here. Something's not right. Gotta look around. Might be hiding nearby.
哎 ，Johnny 不要遇害啊 ，Johnny。是应该从他屋子前面。哦，脚印。
Fresh footprints. Johnny ran through here, fleeing something.
嗯，跟丢了，等一下。哦，这里。哦，里面有声音哎。哦，不是这里。嗯，脚步到这边就没了。是这边吗？什么的叫声啊？看起来好像不是哎、应该不是这边吧？是在圈圈外面了。回去一下。脚印到那边，然后就没有然后了耶。是真的要过去啊？不然没有其他线索啊。看来不是，看来不是，不是，不好意思，惹错人了，不要追了。Johnny 到底跑去哪里啊？诶，走到这里就不见了耶。 有了，看到了，差点惹错人呢。不是啊 ，Johnny， 跟我对话一下。
Johnny, wake up.
What? Who? Oh, Witcher! You frightened me. What were those vile hags?
Killed a few near your den.
The crone sent them to punish me.
为什么
Get on the crone's bad side?
I told them off. They don't like it when you tell them off.
Why'd you do it?
Wanted to help Gran. She's always been good to the children. Would have been the doldrums out here without him. She'd have died of boredom. Begged the crones not to hurt Gran, but they were angry she'd let the children escape.
So you saw
不会
what
吗？
happened
其
to
实
Gran.
1点半呢，感觉差不多快要。
By happenstance,
但是明
Gran
天
mixed
比较
some
晚上
poppy
课
seed
啊
and ash. Went by to help her sort it out. Mother Nature gave me small hands, see? So I can do it easy like. Working away we was, separating seeds from dust. Out of nowhere, Gran cried out. The mark on her hand started glowing. She yelled at me to hide. I crawled into a chest. Barely had time to blink before the crones tottered in. The weavess snipped a lock of Gran's hair. Called it punishment for letting the children
直接
escape.
找到地狱。
Then the hags opened the door in the floor. Went down, down, down.
晚安，
Shame
晚
it weren't all the way
安
to。hell.
Why'd the weavess need Gran's hair? Any idea?
The crones take folks' ears to hear all. Hair gives them power over folks' lives. There are times they weave the hair into odd
哦，我
strings.
们应该拿回
Other
那
times
个
they take it
绳
downstairs.
子喽。
Take a look under the door?
I look like a fool to you.
No. You do look like the inquisitive type, though.
My inquisitiveness
旁
ends
边
where
的怪物
folly
叫声也太恐怖了
begins.
吧！
Stay in the chest until the crones left?
Wanted to. Sit tight and quiet, said to myself. Not peep out your beat till they go. But then Gran fell to the floor. Started screaming and tearing her hair out. Didn't know what
Wow.
to do. So I leapt out of the chest. Thought herbs might help her. The ones she cured the children's aches with. But Gran was no longer herself. She was a beast.
So, you give her the herbs?
Couldn't manage it. The crones came back. I dropped to my knees and begged them to spare Gran. Bruess piped up first. Naughty boy! Oh, naughty! Shouldn't say no when the sisters want to hear yes. Then the Wispess says, "Run, boy, run before your legs rot off." They all laughed, and I legged it.
You escaped. Consider yourself lucky.
I do. I've not lost the ladies for long. If I'm to live, I must hide, and I can forget my cozy hole. It's the first place they'll look if they set out to nab me.
Try deeper in the swamp, maybe?
I suppose I must. And what will you do?
There's something in that cellar. The key to finding out what happened to Gran, I think.
Will you help her?
Provided it's not too late. Thanks, Johnny. And good luck to you.
Likewise. And if you happen on any water
揍
hags,
他们一顿。
give them a nice fat walloping on me behalf.
会的，会的。
Farewell, Witcher.
可以回去了。133，这任务应该不用还要很久吧？应该不用吧？
I did enough of this.
Did you learn anything?
Just as I thought. The crones probably cursed your mother. Took a lock of her hair, then disappeared down the stairs. Cellar into the house. Cellar doors hidden.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Come.
先走一步，
Let me go in first. Give you a shout if I find
不然
anything
你们等一
interesting.
下在里面死
So
光
be
光。
it. Let's begin.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe go fuck yourself.
因为我上次已经有来过，又有新的可以探嘞。啊，这边刚刚不是亮的，哦，探过就不会有。等一下，啊，差点走错。这我们上次有来过耶。
Got it.
格拉登，地牢，哦。
By the eternal fire. I've never seen so many before.
Looks unsavory. What is all this?
The trappings of a black magic ritual. Witches weave human hair through dolls they first curse. They gain a grasp on individual souls this way.
Wow.
Think one of the dolls represents Anna? Can we free her if we find it?
It's the only way I know of. But there are risks involved. The items woven into the dolls, see them?
那个花吗？
They symbolize the individuals the dolls are meant to represent. We must find the doll that is Anna and take it
是
from
安
here.
娜代表我什么？
Seem to know a lot about this.
From tomes on black magic. Initially, we burned any that we found. Recently, we decided it might be wise to read them first.
Poisoning your minds with magic? Superstition. What's the hierarch think of that?
Have you met the man?
No.
Neither have I.
This risk you mentioned. Take it we only get one shot at choosing the right doll.
I'll not chance it. I did not know Anna. You've learned much of her. Should find it easier to choose.
All right.
Wow.
Let's take a look at these
一次
dolls.
定生死啊！干，我怎么会知道？红色竹子吧，它那个脖子上不就挂了红色竹子？
Red bead attached to this one. Anna wears a string of those around her
对啊
neck.，
As do half the women from Novigrad to Vengerberg. This cannot be the
原来
one.
是大家都戴同款项的人，
All right.
可以都看，
I'll look at the others.
来都看。
Bird feathers woven into this one. If I had to bet on it, I'd say this doll represented Philippa.
Philippa Eilhart, if that's true,
忘记
then
菲利巴是谁
Relax. First name that came to mind, that's all.
菲利巴？
Philippa's way too clever for the crones to have
Yeah,
snared her in
that's it.
some trap. Besides, we're not here for Philippa. We're here to save Anna. And I can't think of any link between her and Bird Feathers.
that might seem obvious. But what if it's a ruse and this doll, in fact, symbolizes Anna?
Doubtful. Crones would have no reason to employ trickery here. Should look at the others. This is interesting.
A doll with a flower. What's so interesting in that?
Not just any flower. A violet hollyhock.
啊，对耶，
Perrin once told me it was Anna's favorite flower.
You believe this to be the doll?
Might very well be, but I can't be sure. Should look at the others. Human ear attached to this one.
爱的耳朵
Belong to
在
one of
不
the
见
peasants, doubtless. Anna still has both her ears.
Let's look at the others.
啊，所以呢，我觉得那这样看完应该是紫色花哎，
This is interesting.
看过了跳
Doll
过，
with
Not just any.
you.
拿吧。
I'm sure it is. Taking it.
Quick, outside!
退屋的吧。这怎么了？
Mum, you're back. All will be well. You're going to be fine.
Tammy, I'm dying.
She's not well. Raving. Doesn't rightly know what's happening. You're weak yet. You must rest.
No. Listen to me. The Crones. I was to be their beast to the end, forever. You broke their spell. But now I must go.
选错出来应该就
What's she talking
不会
about,
是
Witcher?
人吧？
The Crones deceived us. Their curse is a death sentence. No way to lift it, at least not in a way that would let Anna live. We broke their spell temporarily, partly. Now it's gotta run its course.
What? What does that mean?
She's dying.
It's good to see you together.
I'm sorry, Annie. For everything. I'm sorry.
Mother.
Tammy, do you remember that day on the Inner?
Of course. Those plums are so sweet. And your dress so blue. You wove me a wreath of flowers. We laughed the day away.
Please, remember me like that.
Oh.
No!
I thank you. They had a chance to say goodbye. It was your doing.
Shame I couldn't do more.
Come, child. The eternal fire will soothe your pain.
Leave me be. Your pay will await you at Crow Perch. Collect it there.
None of this was your doing.
I know. Which makes it more easier to bear.
The pain will pass in time.
I'd like to believe that. I would.
You may have a moment with her. Then you must bury her. Return to Novigrad.
Very well. Leave me alone!
好啦好啦，
Just give her a moment.
他这个是要我回乌鸦窝吗？是哎、那就之后再回去应该没有这么重要吧？那我感觉今天现明天继续祖灵前夜祭。哦，明天继续祖灵前夜祭。看我还先跑到夏瓦伦，结果还是开了动画，可恶！早知道一开始直接走这里，然后直接过来就好了。好吧，你就存档，存下面的。OK。快主选单，要2点了。就今天先玩到这里，耶！感谢收看，晚安晚安，晚安了，拜拜拜拜拜拜。